So this Lauren Underwood, no relation to Frank Underwood, okay? Zero relation. She's a freshman Democrat out there in the 14th congressional district, and I'm going to tell you right now, the best shot that we have to defeat her is in 2020. We take her out in 2020, she's gone, she's out. You know what I mean? If she gets reelected in 2020, guess what? With the remap, she'll be there for life. And then she'll be like, she'll be like the new, she'll be a U.S. Senator within like 2 years. She'll be President of the United States. That'll be the end of that. You understand? The end of America. All right? But we have an opportunity right now to change that, to change history, change the headlines. Okay? See, the corrupt Chicago media, they already have that headline written. Lauren Underwood, reelected in 2020. But the Citizen Kelly show is going to change that headline to Jerry Evans, Republican, wins in 2020. Okay? Hey, Jerry, are you there?
Citizen Kelly, Emmy award-winning show host. I am right here. It is an honor to be with you.
Oh, God bless you, brother. Thank you. Well, first of all, you're on the phone. I wish you were here right now because it's Taco Wednesday. So if
really?
So we've got a huge taco buffet. You make your own tacos. Obviously, you can put whatever you want. Caviar. We've got the caviar station here at Citizen Kelly Tower, so you can make like a caviar taco. And by the way, they are delicious. Once you have a caviar taco, all like this other cream whatever, cheese or sour cream or whatever, guacamole, forget it. Just stuff that taco shell with caviar, and it's absolutely delicious, and it's actually quite good for you, by the way. So, but anyway, that's why I was hoping that you'd be here in studio with us. But I know you are out campaigning. And by the way, we're going to be campaigning with you on Friday.
Yes.
Do you have the details on that? Because I don't have them in front of me right now. Where are we going to be on Friday?
Yeah, and I'll go ahead and tell you that. But by the way, I think Taco Wednesday with Citizen Kelly and GUS sounds like a good day. So I hope you guys are having a great time out there. Sorry that I couldn't be there with you guys. Let me go ahead and get some details to you guys if you guys can hear me okay.
Yeah, 100%
right now,
yes.
We have a very, very amazing meet and greet with Citizen Kelly at 6 p.m. this Friday. And it's going to be at McNally's Irish Pub in St. Charles. McNally's Irish Pub in St. Charles. It's 109 West Main Street. And I am really looking forward to being with Citizen Kelly and really looking forward to having an opportunity to meet with you all and to talking about how we can go ahead and defeat Lauren Underwood.
100% yes. So McNally's this Friday. And by the way, if I'm not mistaken, they have an all-you-can-eat fish fry, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, they do. All-you-can-eat fish fry, $12.95.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a great time. It's going to be a great time.
Well, I absolutely love it. I'm looking forward to it. And let me just say this. There's no two ways about it. If you are the Republican nominee in 2020, you will defeat Lauren Underwood. Okay? This is a guarantee. Yeah. She is very unpopular in that district. I know this. I've talked to a lot of people. They're telling me that she's just way too extreme for that district. I mean, if she was like, my God, if she was like in the 1st congressional district, if she was like, Bobby Rush or something like this, then my God, she'd be there for life. But I'm telling you right now, if you win that Republican nomination on March 17th, that is the Republican primary date in the state of Illinois, then you will, I'm telling you right now, you will be on your way to Washington, D.C. Now, how are we March 17th, how are we going to get out the vote?
Yeah, great question, Citizen Kelly. So I think a number of things. Right now we have a lot of different initiatives we're getting ready to go ahead and make happen when it comes to marketing. We've got volunteers coming in on a regular basis who are saying, hey, Jerry Evans holds our values. Yes. He's conservative. He's 100% pro-life. He wants to stand with the president. He wants to stop human trafficking. He's a small business owner who's got a music school who wants to fight for small businesses.
Yes.
And so they're coming in and volunteering for us, which is amazing, as well as, one of the things you need to do in order to go ahead and run a successful campaign is raise money, and we're excited. We have multiple fundraisers we're getting on the board here in January. Again, one with Citizen Kelly this Friday, and so we're excited about what we're doing, and we definitely believe we can win the nomination, and then go straight to Washington and represent the people with the 14th district instead of Congresswoman Underwood.
I love it, and there is I know that there's a question that is being raised about Lauren Underwood committing voter fraud, that she voted in 2016, I believe it was. I could be, help me, G-Law. Maybe you have the actual statistics on this, but there was a question that was raised a few months back on the Citizen Kelly show, if I'm not mistaken, that Lauren Underwood had voted in more than once. I believe it was in 2016. I think she voted in Illinois and she voted in D.C. I could be wrong, but I mean, how are you going to combat voter fraud on March 17th, Jerry?
Yeah, well, what I can say is that whether it be March 17th or whether it be November 3rd, we're going to make sure my campaign is well aware of what's happening with Underwood or any other candidate to make sure that people are voting legally and make sure people are voting once, not 4 times or 50 times, and they're voting in the district that they are legally required to vote in. And so we're definitely going to have a handle on that and making sure we're on top of things with that.
Absolutely. And, obviously getting out the vote, that is the key. There's, absentee ballots. There's also early voting. When is early voting? How early? What is the earliest possible date that Republicans in the 14th congressional district can get out and vote for Jerry Evans?
Yeah, that's a great question. I'll have to double check that, but I believe it is somewhere near or around March 2nd, but I will have to double check that to give you an actual date.
Okay. So, what we'll have to do, and I'm going to obviously get on this myself, is find out what all the polling places are for the early voting in the 14th congressional district, and make sure that my fellow citizens, the Citizen Kelly show, that my fellow citizens are out there handing out your literature. What is your website? How can people find out more about Jerry Evans?
Okay, so they can find us at jerryforcongress.com. jerryforcongress.com. That's our website. You can send us an email to go ahead and talk about volunteering with us. We would love to talk with you. And so that's one great way to...
We're going to see you in person on Friday. I'm going to be there at McNally's this Friday, 6 o'clock. Come on out. Suggested donation, $20. But for $12 and some change, all you can eat fish and chips, McNally's. Is that on your website as well?
I don't think it's on our website, but we have tweeted that. We have put that on our social media. We're going to make sure we can get that out as much as we can. But McNally's Irish Pub in St. Charles, which is part of the district and a really crucial part of defeating Lauren Underwood. And we're looking forward to representing conservative values out in St. Charles.
Awesome, brother. We'll see you on Friday.